Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius. Happy New Year. Hopefully it's turning out the way you'd hoped or expected. Let's do a general read for you guys today. Keep in mind it is general. We're going to look at your current energy, a possible desire. Now, the desire may not resonate with all of you. That's okay. This is a general read. The next part of it will look at the near future, and that may have something for you. So not all messages here may be for you or relate to your situation. We'll also look at what's working for you and what you need to be aware of, and we'll pull 4 more cards at the end of the read, just for any other advice that may come out. Now, currently, in your current energy, ooh, the Tower. I love the Tower. The Tower is one of my favorite cards. And what we see is the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So whatever is happening is shaking loose. Now, that may be that there are shakeups in how you feel about things, shakeups, major life changes, things that you thought were true, maybe not be anymore. With the Page of Swords, there's this wait and see type of attitude where you're just kind of sitting going, okay, let's really look at this. Where do you want to be? How do you want that to shake out? With the Queen of Pentacles, I hear the word Taurus. Maybe you're involved with the Taurus. Normally those types of things don't really show up. And the Nine of Cups. So maybe you're looking at some type of connection to the things that you really want. And the things that you thought you wanted may not be relevant anymore. A desire now, or a possible want. Now this, holy smokies. Okay. This is not what I expected. We see the Three of Swords. Now, we have the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the High Priestess. Now, this can be a connection with somebody that you had a long time ago. Somebody that may be a little younger than you. Maybe you're wondering, this was probably a breakup. And you're looking at, or you're feeling, I gotta stop. Well, I keep shuffling because it helps me. You're wanting a reconnection with this individual. Somebody that you've known, somebody that you've had a very magical, should I say magical? Intuitive connection? Magical? With somebody that's younger. And you're wondering, maybe you haven't heard anything, maybe you've been watching their social media or whatever, and you're not seeing anything, so you're kind of wondering what's going on behind the scenes. But that said, this is really interesting. I did not expect that to show up the way that it did, or at all. It's kind of nice, actually. Now, these 2 cards fell out. We have the Hangman and we have the Judgment. So, based on this, there seems to be something that's coming back around for you. Maybe it's a little unexpected. Maybe to bring this around, with the Hangman here, there may be some self-sacrifice. No, don't sacrifice yourself, but there may be some... Maybe you have to sacrifice a bit of your ego to get back into this. We see the 8 of Wands. So there is communication that may be starting. Not only that, we see the Fool. And the Fool has everything that they need to begin their journey. So this can definitely be a new dimension Not a word I use very often, unless it's not a word I use often. To things. It may not be easy, okay? This self-sacrifice idea may not be easy. It's kind of like, I don't really want to admit when I'm wrong. You know, it's that whole egotistical type of energy. Really weird. Unique read, though. Now, okay, so this is definitely a love read for you guys. It's kind of great. What's working for you, though, is a little bit of the misery that you're in. With the Five of Cups, there's a little bit of regret here. I have the Emperor, the Two of Pentacles, and the Empress clarifying this. So, looking at that, the Emperor, I see this as stubbornness, okay? And you're trying to juggle between that and how about we say this? I'm going to show you these cards. Emperor, Two of Pentacles, Empress. And I hate this terminology. I really do. You may be juggling within yourself between your divine masculine and your divine feminine. And I cannot stand that terminology, but that is what's coming to mind. This is not my read. This is what I'm picking up for you, and saying those words is like nails on a chalkboard. What you need to be aware of, we have Temperance, the Magician, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. What I get from this is the time as you're trying to manifest this or bring this in, whatever this is, there's a lot of internal struggle. There's also a learning curve that goes with this, as does any skill as we grow. Right now, there's a balancing, not a balancing point, it's a growth point where things are shifting inside of you. Maturing. I don't like that word either. And it's something that you're bringing in. And so there's a little bit of internal conflict. There's a learning curve before you can actually take action. Okay? There is or maybe it's happening simultaneously as all of this is going on, that there's going to come a moment where you're going to get to take that action as the Knight of Swords. So let's pull 4 more cards. We have the Two of Cups, 10 of Cups, sorry, the King of Pentacles, the World card, and the Chariot. If I can get this sentence out right, there is provision for a very stable 10 of Cups. Happy spouse, happy house. That whole fulfillment idea where things are you're going to be able to enter into a new stage. Okay? There's this new chapter that's coming through. So maybe we've gone from, I think we had the Queen of, yes, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. So there's that level from going up one more and then deciding where you want to go. That Chariot does not move without a decision. And If it stays still, that's been your decision. Where do you want to go with this? How do you want that to shape out? How are you having that conversation with that other person? Is it I don't want to use the word compromise, but a melding. Let's call it a melding of individuals that are coming together for the greater good of the two. So, this is a really interesting read. But that's what I've got for you today. Best of luck this week. We'll see you next time. Stay safe.